Hello everyone, this is Jenny from Tuftinglove.com, and today we're going to have a look at the AK-III. So first of all, you have an overview here of what all the tools and parts that come with the gun. 9 needles in total, one is already in the gun. It goes from 20 millimeters to 60 millimeters, and you have the corresponding wheels to it that you will need when you change the pile height. You have the Allen key set, the special plier to change the needle, and this plate that you will need when you go from cut to loop pile. As you can see already, this air tube is loose, so this one has to go in here. So you unscrew this nut, slide it over the tube, and really put the tube over this thing here. And once it's really all the way in, you can bring the nut back and tighten it. Don't only tighten it by hand, use a plier or an adjustable wrench to really fix this. This is a one-time thing. You only tighten this once, and you want it to be really closed because the compressed air is gonna go through here, and you want to make sure there are no leaks. So now you have the tube attached to the needle basically here. So next thing is that this air hose adapter is not European standard. So this will not fit the standard European air hose that you get at your local hardware store. So you will need to replace that. So first of all, unscrew it and slide it off. If you're not able, I mean, sometimes it gets really stuck in there. If you're not able to pull it out, you can just cut it with a scissor really close by, because air tube is long enough to be shorter than 5 millimeters. That's no problem. There are two options to solve this problem. We got this adapter in the shop that you can buy with the gun, or also as a separate thing if you already have a gun but can't find a suitable adapter. And I can show you, this has the exact same part here, and you can slide it on and tighten it. And I can show you this fits perfectly to the standard European part. Or there's also basically at all hardware stores. The other option would be to go to your local hardware store and find a piece that has this exact angles here and has a little tube going in, and you can fix it with a cable clamp. This is a little bit more of a DIY improvised version, but with this gun it worked okay so far. It didn't leak. I don't know how many years it's gonna last though. So we recommend to go with this part, because that's, as you can see, the same part, just with the suitable EU standard adapter. As with the other part, you just slide it in. This needs some strength, and then when it's in, you can tighten the nut. Also here, don't only tighten it by hand, tighten it with a plier and your open-ended wrench to be really sure to fix it. Also, this is a thing you only do once and then never again, like this. Now you're almost ready to go, and you can see when it's plugged in but not connected to the air compressor yet, it will already do the moving part. So now let's talk about threading. So the yarn is going to go through this eyelet, through the pink one, basically in between these two, and then slide in here, and that's where you need the air compressor to be on. So we slide it in here, go through the pink eyelet, bring it to the front, and now you want to make sure to not bring it over like this, to go underneath the second tube. Now you can connect it to the air compressor. I only do it now because you can obviously already connect it beforehand, but it's quite loud, so for the sake of the sound recording, I'm just doing it now. And you can already see the thread already has been blown through by the air compressor. And that's how it goes. So the blade is in the front here and turns around when you push the trigger and is setting the length. Air compressor is blowing the yarn through and shooting it through the Tuftinglove basically. So I hope this tutorial helped you to get started with your AK-III Tufting Gun. There's more videos about how to change the pile height and how to go from cut to loop. Just follow the links in the description box. See you soon!